Hey guys, I just finished recording a video of a flip of my 2021 weeks. So go ahead and check that out if you want. And this is going to be an overview of my 2022 system. I'm going to try to make it quick, but you guys know I'm kind of long-winded and get off track, so bear with me. Okay, so my plan this year is to be completely functional, and I think that that's probably a goal for everybody if they're using a planner. Like, even if you want it to be pretty and, you know, thick and chunky and have all this stuff in it, you still want it to be functional so that your life is like not so much of a shit show. So this year, that's my main goal. I'm not gonna try to make it about the decor or anything like that. I have a lot of goals this year that I want to get accomplished, and so hopefully this system is going to help me do that. So first, I will say that I ordered this 2022 Mega Weeks with the full intention of it being my only planner for the year. I have it set up, like, I got some decor, I got my business cards, I got my SM plans. These I'm going to actually use as trackers. I got everything set up, so I know where everything's going to go. I have like my sticky notes ready to go. I have some stickers in there. I've actually started board planning a little bit. I've got my back here, my monthly plan for January ready to go. Let's see, I don't know that I set anything else up, actually. I thought so. Got some of these to cover up some of the pages that I know I won't use. So yeah, got my bills, cleaning schedule. I got this from Lindsay Plans. We'll see if I actually use it. But anyway, goals, one little bitty vision board. So yeah, there is that. This was the full on, like, one book for the year planner that I really intended on using, and I still have an intention for it. But you guys have heard me talk about my unicorn planner. I did a video on how I tip things into this planner. And this is now the one that I plan on using as my main planner for the year. So let's get into it. I've been using it for a few weeks just to make sure that it is what I wanted. It's working really well. It's a little bit of a mess, but that's kind of how all my planners are. Like, they're very functional, but I just have a lot of stuff. I have a lot of sticky notes. I have a lot of random things stuck in here, tabs, business cards, die cuts. So it's working. I mean, everything I need is here. So we will just get into it. It is a B6 Muji Weekly planner. I ordered it from the Muji website, and I got it in about a week. I love it. So, okay, I tipped in this vellum, and this is going to be a little bit of a dashboard or inbox for me. I got these sticky notes from Target. They're to-dos. I'm just going to use them for random lists because, unfortunately, the one thing about this planner that I do not like is that there are not very many notes pages in the back. I think there's about 20 notes pages, and like, I use a lot of lists, like random lists. Like, this list right here is a weekend list, like shit I need to get done over the weekend, or it was last weekend. There's a few things I need to check off. So but once I'm done with this list, I just need to chuck it. Like, I don't need it, so I don't want to use the paper in the back for that. So these sticky notes are perfect. More sticky notes. So this is going to be kind of my dashboard area. All right, then I have this, which the Weeks has a page like this also, and I covered it up with one of SM Plans. yearly overviews, but this is going to be a tracker. So the 2021 calendar I'm going to use as a no spin tracker. The 2022 I'm going to use as a workout tracker. So just because the day and the date do not match, that does not matter to me. So if it's January 1st and I do a no spend, I'm just going to mark January 1st with a dot. Same here. Like, I don't care if it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever. I just want to know January 1st, I worked out. January 1st, I did a no spend day. So, yeah, that doesn't matter to me. As long as it's working and I can see at the end of the year how many days that I worked out, or, you know, monthly, whatever. That's what matters to me. This spread is going to be for my days off. This is going to be from work, and this is going to be for Reagan's days off of school, whether we have a sick day or an appointment, or she has like a scheduled day off of work or a school, whatever, you know. That's where these are going to be marked. And I love this spread because I love it in the weeks also, but in the weeks it's like a tiny bit too tiny, and you can't really write, like, if she's sick. Like, sometimes I'll put like bellyache, or, you know, like, I want to know what she was sick with that day. So the size in this works really well. Ignore the phone. Okay, so then we get into my monthlies. These are pretty straightforward. All of my timed events are going to go in here, things that are happening that day, birthdays, things like that. Winter break, I always mark with a color. Days off work with a color. Yeah. I use sticky notes for forward planning, just so I don't write a bunch of stuff in ink and then it get changed. I can't stand that. I'd rather write it on a sticky note than use whiteout. These flowers, I think I used one, nope, different planner. Yeah, I used one over here in my weeks too. It's a little bit covered up, but I love them. I got them from AliExpress. It was like a whole pack of like 20 of them. They're so cute. I'm kind of obsessed. So you'll see them throughout this planner a lot this year. These script month headers are from Hobby Lobby. I think I've used them for like the last 4 years. I love them. They're clear, and I mean, they're shiny, but I like them. All right, so then we'll get through the monthlies. There's really nothing exciting going on yet. And then here are what my weeklies look like. This was kind of a test page. I used this as I was using the weeks, just to see if it was going to work. So the left, I think I talked about this in a video already. Like, I feel like I've done this before, but you guys are just going to have to bear with me because I can't remember for sure. So anyway, the left column is all of my timed events. The second column, which I mark off, I make these with pencil, are to-dos that I need to get done that day. The third skinny column is for what I drink that day. So pop, coffee, water. I had no beer this week. I very rarely have beer, so you will very rarely see a B here. And then I am trying to gain weight next year. I know a lot of people try to lose weight. I have the opposite problem. Like, I can't gain weight very easily. So this is going to be a food tracker, and I may put calories in there for the day. I'm not sure yet on that. We'll just have to see. And that kind of goes in conjunction with my workout schedule, because mostly the workouts that I'm going to be doing are strength training, just to try to bulk up a little bit. So since this was still in 2021, I did no spend that week. This is another week. It's the same layout. It worked really, really well. I have everything I need, pretty much on one page. I can look at it at a glance. I like it. It works really well. Then I have my monthly plan for December. Printed that on vellum. My weekly to-dos, which this week was an awful week. I can't remember all what was going on, but I know I got hardly anything done and had to put it all on the next week. So, again, same layout. And this is this week. Same layout. Like, I really think that this is going to work good. It keeps me on task. There's no frills. Like, I know how it's going to be set up. And I really like it. So, I'm going to set these up a month at a time. So, when next week rolls around, I will set up all of January with the columns and all of that. You know, get the decor in there. And then I'll be ready to go. Sorry, I know you can hear the dog. She is a shorty bulldog and she makes a lot of noise that sounds gross. So, sorry guys. Okay, and then let's see. Back here in the back, I have these sheets. I just kind of stick them in when I'm writing. So I stick them in the pages behind, just as kind of a cushion in there, because sometimes I just don't want the ink or pencil to transfer between pages, because it'll make it look super messy, and it's not a huge bother, but 2 little pieces of cardstock aren't that big of a deal. And then I keep a couple of gift certificates for my business with me, especially right now around Christmas. And then I noted here on this week with a tab, because I'm not going to use January of next year, so I'm going to use this as a notes page. This is a notes page, and then any remaining weeks as notes pages, since there are so few in this notebook. I could also deal with the grid being a little smaller, but it's not a huge deal to me. It's about the same size, I think, as a B6 Stylogy. So I am going to set up, I haven't done it yet, my bills tracker, my books tracker, because I really, I love audiobooks, so I want to keep track of those. I probably will not put my cleaning schedule in here. I don't really need a cleaning schedule, honestly. I clean things as they get dirty. But when we change our furnace filters and when I have my oil changed in my car, things like that, I may use a page for. We'll kind of have to see. These are my goals, and if you guys watched my tip-in video, you have seen how I tip these in. And yeah, this is just a random notes thing that I had from work. So there is that. This is going to be my main planner. I love it already. It is in a hand-stitched leather tee cover in light tobacco, I believe. I bought it secondhand off of Oh Chic Plans off of Instagram. And then this was kind of a impulse buy. It is an A5 Stylogy. I love yellow. I got the yellow weeks. Yellow was my wedding color. Yellow's always been my favorite color. Yellow is my dad's favorite color. So anyway, lots of yellow. So my intention was to cut this down to B6. That's why I had these marks here. Because when I wanted to take it to Office Max to have them cut, that's where I wanted them to cut it. And then I just decided to be lazy and not to get cut. So I'm just going to use it as an A5. It's going to be my reference planner pretty much. So it won't be leaving the house a whole lot. This might be the only decor that I put in here, because it says all it needs to say. So I have an index health page for me, Greg, and Reagan. I'm just going to note down if we feel sick or anything like that. Bills, cash envelopes that I'm going to use, any debt that we're paying off. Pet babies, so Dixie and Rosie and our cat. Subscribers, books. What's next? Goals. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did in my B6. I'm going to print my goals out and tip those in here because I am not excited about printing or writing 3 full typed pages of goals out. It would just be much easier to print them and tip them in. I have already put some notes in here for stuff I want to do for next Christmas. And then I'll have like random notes on my business and my website and all of that type of stuff in this planner. So, yeah. And then I got this idea from someone, I want to say it was off of Instagram, but I'm not sure who. So I cut down my most used stickers and tabs and things and stuck them in here. It is a gum case. I think it was like a spearmint extra or something. My friend actually worked at Mars. So where we work, we have a Mars plant. And they always get like a ton of candy around Halloween. And she actually got a case of gum. So I got this from her. So yeah. And then I plan on using my Uni Ball Jetstream. This is a 0.7. I also have one in a 0.5. It's like my favorite pen ever. It highlights well. You can go over it with marker, doesn't smear. Best pen. And then I have Tombos. It doesn't really even matter what these numbers are because they're just examples. I have like 20 of these that I use. So yeah, my system is like not overly exciting this year and, you know, super pretty, but it is going to be functional. And I am determined to hit every single goal that I have printed off in my B6. So I plan on doing like monthly videos, flip throughs, and updates on my goals just because I feel like I do better when I have like, well, I mean, it would be a lot of you, but like an accountability partner. So I may do a video on those also. I do plan on actually starting an accountability group in my community. I know that there's some interest again, like from probably 5 or 6 other ladies in the area who have small businesses and farms. Like a couple of them are small farms who do like the farmers markets. So I think it's going to be really fun and exciting and a good like diverse group of people who hopefully love planners too. Honestly, like I don't have that many ladies around me who enjoy them, or like if they do, it's like low key and I don't know about it because I would surely like latch onto them if I could find them. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a good December and have a good Christmas and New Year's, and I will see you guys next year. Bye.